Okay, that was the last grunt. Shelley and Archie are left. Alright, I'm going to bed. I will try to make a 1-sack line on Shelley work, and if I can't, we're running the Araquanid Arcanine one because it was f***ing cool. Morning, gamers. I had to leave the Wacko stream. Did he win the Watson fight? Bro lost 5 to Shell. End's about to beat Watson. Okay, quick run of Pokedoku. Dark Water. How about Samurott Hisui? Maybe foreshadowing for my encounter today. Sinnoh, Water, Rotom Wash. Water, Middle Evo, Celio. The Celio meta is alive, I think. 6.1 could be better. Normal, Dark. Any Gooners? 20? I guess there is 5 of them, I think. I think it's only Zigzagoon line and Rattata line. Normal type from Sinnoh. If I know. Lopunny Mega. Normal type Middle Evo. I was about to put Porygon too, but then I saw Evolved by Item, and I don't think I know a single other Middle Evo Evolved by Item Pokemon, so I gotta lock that one in here. Thinking about it for a second. 52. It's either 2 of them, or I got super... normal Middle Evo. How about like a... Is it crazy to go Lanoon Galar? There's probably better ones to go here, to be honest. There's so many of them. I love the song. Middle Evo normal. Who's a normal guy? Regional birds. Not going Pidgeotto. Not going Staravia. Trumbeak. Oh, big. Huge. Sinnoh evolved by item. We go Probo Pass. We've learned this. And then Dark evolved by item. We learned this last time. We go Urshifu. Single strike, baby. Okay. Probably not my best one. 120 out of 80? That's okay. It's acceptable. Oh, the late gen starter meta. I forgot about this. Yeah, look at this. The late gen starter meta is super relevant here. Look at this. There's actually not that many middle stage waters. Lombre is a really good shout too. Oh, Diplin, bro. I could have probably gotten Chansey, maybe. But Diplin is crazy. I was never getting that. Yeah, Shifter, we learned about this too. This is fine. And then Raticate Alola being quite a bit lower than Zigzagoon. I guess the rat line here is lower. I don't know why. Trumbeak was a really, really, really good lock-in. Where'd you get Hoodra? We'll talk about this in a second. I don't have Hisui and Gudra yet, but we'll talk about it in a second. Better get a blue elephant or a pink rhino. I don't know the reference, so I'm going to treat this like a blue elephant daughter, pink rhino son type situation. I would probably go blue elephant because I've seen documentaries about rhinos in zoos. And rhinos are f***ed up, bro. They're such divas. Holy sh**. I watched this thing where it was in like a German zoo and they had this rhino.
For this fight?
And they were basically like, oh, in his like little enclosure area, we want to get him a place to like scratch himself. So we'll take like the tip of a broom, right, and stick it on the wall so he can scratch himself. But we got to be really careful because rhinoceroses are really sensitive to any change in their environment. So they lead him out, they put up the thing, They lead him back in. The rhino walks into the enclosure, stops dead in its tracks, staring at the broom, 1,000-yard stare at it, and starts panicking and going crazy. And, like, starts, like, running at the fucking broom and trying to take it off the wall and It's insane, man. I mean, I'm sure elephants can be hard to deal with, too. But I bet they're not that bad. Okay, so I had a thought today. So, remember we had this, like, line that was really cool that was basically cooked for Shelley. It was really, really cool. But then I found one inconsistency at it yesterday, and then I got hung up trying to fix it for 2 hours. And I was really frustrated and went to bed when I couldn't figure it out. And then today I went climbing, bouldering. By the way, one shot, there was new V2s all over the one floor. I think 10 or 11 of them. I one shot every single one except for one of them. Because I'm cracked like that. Anyway, I was climbing, and I realized it's called a flash. Oh yeah. I realized sometimes when you're climbing some of these routes, you get stuck on like a point where like there's like a handle pretty far up, and you're trying to figure out, okay, if I like fucking put my foot here and then I reposition here and then I go here, I can probably like kind of reach it if I just do this, and then you get hung up on it, and you fucking you f something up and you fall off and you fail, right? When what you could be doing is just looking at the thing up top and just like very confidently leaping for it and just holding the thing, and then you're in a way better position and can actually just climb up if you do that confidently, right? And if we're relating this back to this run, it's like, I think sometimes you get so hung up on like finding like the perfectly safe line that it stumps you into this like mental energy drain point for so long where you're like not actually doing anything productive anymore. And I think maybe sometimes we got a ball.
Still in seafloor grunts hell.
And honestly, the balling on this fight for the line that we cooked isn't even that bad, and the line is really cool. So let's run it. We're gonna pre-damage. We're already done setting this up. I want to pre-damage Araquanid by 2. To get that little bit of pre-damage, to get that just a little bit of extra range without putting myself into like double crit range ever. The worst case, I'm pretty sure, for this line is that I lose Arcanine. I honestly, what's actually really bad is that in some extreme fiction lines, I sometimes lose Greninja. It's super unlikely, but it can happen, and in that case we're super because I need Gren for Archie. Also, pChal Daily, I have a request for you, okay? Very important. You guys know that like German porn bot that comments under every single pChal Daily video? We should all upvote that one today to be the spoiler shield. So everyone scroll down the comments and upvote that comment real quick. They're there for every video. I feel like they get to be the spoiler shield sometimes. I gotta lock in real quick. We got this, right? Okay. Aqua Admin Shelley, second to last fight in Seafloor Cavern. The last fight in Permanent Aurora Veil. Archie does not have Aurora Veil, luckily. This line is spicy. It's really cool. It's a little inconsistent. Okay. So the way this fight kind of works out is that we have a checkmate position from the second Pokemon that we can achieve with some really good chain kills. Setting that position up is the really tricky part, and the line to get there is very complicated. But I think it works. We have to set up a lot of things. But we can do it. So this is Tapu Fini lead. Misty Surge. Always will set permanent Misty Terrain here. Which means dragon moves on Pokemon that are not in the air are weakened, and it means we can't status anything. So we're trying to do very consistent damage to Tapu Fini here, which is really hard without status, but we found a way. So Tapu Fini's moveset here consists of Taunt, which is never going to be used as long as I don't have Defog. That's just kind of how the AI works out. Moonblast, Surf, and Nature's Madness, which is the signature Tapu move, which is a special version of Super Fang. It always does half of our current HP. What we can do here to set this Tapu Fini's HP extremely reliably is we can lead Cradily, always bait Nature's Madness because it's the highest damage move right now. It counts as a regular damaging move for the AI. So if half of my HP is the highest he can do, he's always going to Nature's Madness, okay? So what we can do is Mirror Coat, okay? Tapu Fini has exactly 251 HP. Because in Pokemon, rounding is always done down, okay? Nature's Madness is going to do 125 here, right? And then double it back with Mirror Coat to do 250, leaving Tapu Fini at exactly 1 HP. Are we sure it works this way? Only one way to find out, man. It has leftovers, so it'll... Let's just hope this works, because now I'm freaking myself out. I should go to 126 here. So he's dealt 125, and I will deal 250. Beautiful. He has leftovers, so he's going to recover every turn, but we've accounted for that. My heart rate's really high right now. I need a second. Next thing we need to do, he's always going to Nature's Madness again because it's still highest damage after Citrus Berry. This way we don't have to worry about crits, right? Nature's Madness cannot crit. That's really important. We need to lower his defense by 1 stage with Rock Smash. Through Aurora Veil, Rock Smash crit always deals highest damage 15, okay? He's currently at exactly 16 HP because leftovers always recovers 15 on him. So we can never kill him here. I hope. Beautiful. Get the guaranteed defense drop. Next step. We're far from setting up. We're far from done setting up. So this is random move Surf or Moonblast. Which one it is inconsistent, and it significantly changes how consistent this line is going to be. If we see Moonblast, we're fine. It's a little bit more likely because it does a little bit more damage. If it's Surf, it's a little bit f***ing spooky because shit becomes inconsistent. The goal right now is to set up a sticky web with Araquanid. Let's go to Araquanid. Araquanid is holding a Misty Seed, which boosts their special defense. This is really important. It doesn't prevent crit damage from going through, but that's not actually the important part. Let's see Moonblast here. That's perfect! Okay! So because we have Misty Seed, the way it works out is if he had max roll crit there, it would still be Nature's Madness on the second turn for highest damage. Because he sees he sees Nature's Madness is doing... Sorry, he sees Moonblast is doing less damage because we have +1 special defense. Which means he can never crit on the second turn because this is always Nature's Madness. I don't think we're quite out yet because it still was not a lot of damage. But I think we're very, very good. We're going to Sticky Web here. The goal is, after this is Nature's Madness, we want to always see it being Moonblast next. Because the next step is going to be switching into Arcanine, who can never switch into Nature's Madness. Okay? So let's Sticky Web up. And I believe at this HP, all this leftovers healing is accounted for. Yeah, lowest roll Moonblast is 48. So because we're at 94 HP, Nature's Madness always deals 47, which is lower than 48, so it can only Moonblast. The only thing we need to dodge now is a high roll Moonblast crit into some more fiction. So now we can go Arcanine on what should always be Moonblast. Perfect. Don't crit. And I believe if my calcs are right, this is fine. Psychic Fangs should always kill here. Breaking the Veil, always bringing in Hawlucha for exactly close combat, which is the exact position we wanted. Because he's -1 defense. We're Choice Scarf, so we're faster. If it was Nature's Madness, we would have been half HP and not always baiting close combat from Hawlucha. Yes! Here's Hawlucha. Doesn't get sticky webbed. Because he's in the air. Misty Seed will trigger, which is bullshit, by the way. This is Unburden Hawlucha with Misty Seed. And Acrobatics. Super scary. This thing is faster than everything I could ever have. He has to always close combat here. We need that defense drop from him, okay? So now we have to sack Cradily to get this close combat off. Because if we go straight to Dragapult, he doesn't get the defense drop. Thank you for playing, Cradily. And this is the checkmate position. Veil is down, webs are up, Hawlucha is -1 defense, and Choice Band Pult is at full HP. Hawlucha can never kill Pult with a crit. Dragon Darts always kills. He takes full damage from Dragon Darts because he's in the air. Not affected by the terrain. So now we Dragon Darts. We take this hit. Never did a crit there. Choice Band Darts for the kill at -1. We show fast kill to everything on his team. Gengar has a Focus Sash though, so AI thinks that he's not dead to Pult. So he's gonna go Focus Sash Gengar now. Again, takes full damage from Dragon because he's levitating. Doesn't get webbed either. We kill with Darts. And this will always bring in Darmanitan Galar, who has Choice Band and Gorilla Tactics, so double Choice Band essentially. This just goes in order because I show fast kill on everything. Darmanitan is caught in the web. Goes -1 speed. He's always going for Avalanche here. I believe it can be U-turn, but that's fine. This cannot be U-turn though. I think. Let me double check. It doesn't really matter. This cannot be U-turn. This is always Avalanche. Sorry, not Avalanche. Icicle Crash. So now we can go to MF Doom. We're faster because of Sticky Web. We're Life Orb. The Life Orb chip actually matters here. Well, it only would have mattered in case of U-turn, I guess. Brick Break doesn't always kill. We close combat. And now Kyurem in the back always sees fast kill with Freeze Dry. With Life Orb, we always kill. I think I should have Brick Break the... I made a mistake. I should have Brick Break the Darmanitan Galar. It's probably not going to matter, but it might matter. It is going to not matter anyway. Okay, never mind. Because we always got a close combat here, so we always go -1, so Slowbro can C-kill with Surf anyway. But that's fine. It's completely fine. He gets webbed. So he's -1 speed. He's no longer faster. We kill with close combat. All caps. And this is really, really important. There is some fiction that can happen here where Greninja dies, and if that happens, we're in a ton of trouble because we need Greninja for the next fight. So this is going to be Slowbro. This is 50-50 Surf or Psychic. If it's Psychic, we're always fine. If it's Surf, we can die to crit after. If it's Surf crit first, we only die if he crits again because we have Citrus Berry. Matthew block, I need you to hold, baby. Come on. Let's just see Psychic here. It's Mega Slowbro, by the way. That's not good. I think going for the Brickbreaker on Darmanitan actually did matter. It would have reduced the chance for Surf. If I lose this here, it's my mistake. 151 HP. It's only 3 rolls of crit, boys, and we can flinch. It's always a 2-hit KO. Come on, Matthew. You got this, baby! Clutch, please! Let's go! We're going to Archie! We're getting roommate encounter. We can do this. Okay. I need a second. Okay, we're gonna talk about the encounter in a second because there's some things to think about. But I've basically already made up my mind on what we're gonna do. Okay. Let me explain this. So I'm already giving some stuff away here, but basically, room 8 in Seafloor Cavern. The only steel type in here is Gudra Hisui. And we have Magnet Pull. This Pokemon is insane. It's Gooey or Shell Armor. Gooey is a crazy ability, but Shell Armor is also pretty good. This box is going to need a Dark type, especially because there is a chance that I'm sacking Greninja on Archie. I might have to, because I think I'm going to explain later the details as to why. It also depends on what my encounter is going to be, but basically, my biggest weakness... So here's the problem. A Dark type would be really important, although some of these aren't great. I could also run into Zoroark, which is horrible, and Zoroark Hisui is really not that great. Grimmsnarl would be good. Absol would be... I've heard really good, although I don't know. Weavile's amazing. Sneasler is crazy. And Samurott is kind of an L, but at least it's a Dark type, and at least it's a dupe for Victory Road Prim. Avalugg is a dupe, and then Starmie's dog shit. The main reason, though... I'm looking to Magnet Pull Gudra, even though I do need a Dark type, is this thing goes insane on Kyogre. And the problem, we did a little bit of calcs for Archie yesterday, the problem is my Kyogre looks really grim. I'm basically completely box checked by it. Yeah, this is the ultimate punish for missing Giga Drain on Ludi. Although, to be fair... I missed out because I evolved into Lombre, which I needed to do anyway, maybe not in hindsight, but at the time I felt like I needed Lombre for Brawly. So, I think it's okay. Like, the main mistake was that I evolved and then didn't get Fake Out, which was stupid. Basically I delayed and then didn't delay, which means I had to scale Fake Out, but I'm never getting Giga Drain back because you can't scale it. So... I have no counter to the Kyogre, except for, like, hoping that Ludi basically clutches up. Torterra doesn't kill this. Magnezone doesn't kill this. Yeah, basically the only out right now is I have is to, like, pivot between Ludi and Rhyperior and spam a couple of fake outs. And then somehow, with, like, Assault Vest Ludi, and then somehow clutch up with Energy Balls. And that's really, 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 really grim. Because you have to dodge Thunder Paralysis. Gudra Hisui goes crazy here. I don't want to put too much pressure on this. But, like, this encounter is pretty important. I think. It's not going to make Archie free or anything, but I think it opens up way more lines. Okay, we're leading Magnet Pull. There's only one Steel type, and it's the one we want. I don't know what to say anymore. I tried, like... I want to try to say that, like, I don't care, and I'll take what I get, and it's fine, and I have infinite mental, and I'll just play with whatever I want. But this fucking seafloor cavern broke me, man. Having to calc for every single fight for 6 hours, and then seeing what I have to do for Archie broke me. I really need this. The odds are so good. It's 55% to get what I want, and some of the misses are still okay. It's not Gudra, and that fucking sucks, but this is not the worst one. It's not the second best, it's probably not the third best, but it's not a complete miss. So, this kind of, like, obviously has to be Nostradamus. Is it Nostradamus? Nostradamus? Which I believe nobody submitted on Patreon. Like, maybe you guys should step up a bit. I think it also doesn't fit, right? Alright, let's look for something. David Bowie stands out to me. I'm not sure why, but I feel like it kind of fits. Absol sold me Fent. Submitted by Atavist, thank you. I really needed that Gudra, man, I can't lie. Oops. Gulp. 1 second. What is the highest speed this can have? $149. I don't outspeed this. Oh wait, no, that's at level 100. 119. We can always run here. Magnet Pull only works his way. Also, yeah, it actually just procced. Does this have Earthquake in case some f***ed up shit happens? What fucking room is this? This does have Earthquake. Well, this can't be room 7. But anyway, I should always be able to run from this because max speed level 80 Aggron has 119 speed and I have 126. Nah, it was room 8. Let me... Okay. Like, technically, we could have gotten the wrong room, because the other one also has Absol. But I'm like 100% sure that that was room 8. Yeah. It's just, yeah. It's just because it's like the non-linear layout. Okay, let's check this Absol, guys. But it doesn't, it's not gonna help on Archie, that's for sure. Dude, our Archie is so f***ed. Quiet. Oh man, it's just... Du Bastard. Du hässlicher Bastard. Whatever, man. Yeah, Mega Absol gets magic bounce, which is really sick. Don't get it twisted, guys. This room had some, this run had some really good encounters. It had some, it's just, the pattern is just like that I keep going onto routes where I could get something game-changing with like a really high percentage and I just don't get it, which is frustrating. but like on the routes where like we still got like we got the Pult, which is insane. And we got a bunch of other shit that was really, really important. We got like Rapid Strike Shifu too, which is huge. Pulling like the 25% for the best Hera. Now my IVs have been okay. My Shifu was really good. My Pult was really good. We don't need to twist it up too much. Like it sucks. It's really frustrating that I have so many opportunities for like run saving encounters and I miss them, but I hit some of them. I hit as many as I needed to get to this point. I'm so